YouTube. Okay, we having another story. I'm venting again. I know. Y'all like what I did to my hair? I start. Let me tell you how I became natural. That's what we gonna talk about. Um, I have been sick, so I had been in the hospital a lot. I got six girls and one boy. I do hair really good. Like, you know, I'm just learning how to mess with my own, but and without putting a lot of heat and stuff in it. But I could do hair really good, especially braiding and stuff like that. So I usually keep hair braided in their head, and it's always pretty. And we were living where it's a lot of white people, and I had to go to the hospital. And I was in the hospital for like 2 weeks. So when I came home, it was time to do everybody hair. So I did six heads that night, and I washed it, conditioned it, and just put the little girls in Afro puffs, two Afro puffs. Eternity is my darkest child, um, and she's beautiful. But when she went to school, everybody was like, "Oh, Eternity, I thought you had long hair. You're bald headed," and they just like kept teasing her and stuff. So she came home and told me, and I was like, "Baby, do you know your hair uh go gravity defy gravity and a bunch of stuff?" Like I was just letting her know how beautiful it is, and I went and looked in the mirror, and I was like, "How?" Because I had her feeling good. I hugged her and kissed her, but I'm like, "How can I say all this positive good stuff to her, and I got weave in my hair? I got long ass sew in." I was like, you know what? I'm going natural. I said, because I'm going to be a role model to my child. I can't tell you how beautiful your hair is, and I'm covering mine up with sew-ins or with perms. So I decided to cut it off. Put my hair in a ponytail, cut it off. Okay. So it's been like a little journey for me in staying natural. But I've come up with little things to make the hair grow. You will not believe I didn't have no hair in the front last year at all, and I made up these oils because I remember when I was 16, and I made them up and it just shot my hair out. I actually just cut off a lot because my daughter used my flat iron. She natural, but she get wet weave sometimes, and she turned them up too high, and I didn't know she used them because she just moved out, so she was just visiting, and she had just got her hair done that day, but I guess she was going to see her boyfriend. She wanted everything to be perfect. So she uses my flat irons and got them high because, weave take a lot of heat. So I go to use my hair and it sizzled. And my hair was almost to the middle of my back. I cut off like 4 inches. And I had like one side was long and one side was like to my shoulder now because it burnt out. So, yeah, for me to go through all the stuff I went through and not having any edges and now having some, and all this is natural. I ain't pressing none of this or flat iron or nothing, so it's like it is. But I'm just coming up with different stuff. I'm fixing my face. Cause being sick, you go through a lot. Hair falling out, the medicine breaking me out. I always, thought I was a nice looking woman. I ain't never been the type think I'm better than everybody, none of that. But I always thought I was a nice looking woman, and then this happened. It's like the third time, and every time it happened, it's like devastating. And this time, this the longest it's ever went. My face been like this for almost 2 years. And actually, it was way worse. So I'm finally seeing. I know it looked way better because it was super dark, and I'm not a dark skinned person. So with super dark spots all over, like everywhere you see something, it was super dark. So, I'm working on that. I'm gonna tell y'all what I'm doing because I'm doing it different than you supposed to. I do stuff. I try stuff out. I got a lot of good tips, but I'm gonna tell y'all what I did exactly when mine is cleared up because I do it so different. So I want you to see that it worked, how it worked. Um, I don't know. I love y'all. I don't know y'all, and I'm venting. I don't know what I was going to try to do with this channel, but I know that so far I'm just going how I'm led to just speak what's going on my mind, cause I need it. I need y'all. I need